Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is a quick video on how to prepare your loop and figure out where you need to go with your setup. This is the Corsair 680X Crystal, and as you can see on the top, I got the 240 on top and the 240 in the front. There will be a push on both ends there, and then just one exhaust. And I'm running into a problem where I started noticing early on my really nice reservoir right here is a little too big, can't go back much. I gotta figure out where I can put this, maybe move it here, put a plate and such. You know, which ports I'm trying to figure out which ports to go on for the GPU block. And just to let you know, for this particular one and a lot of EKs, as far as I can remember from the ones I've used, this is in and this side's out. Now it doesn't matter which side they're coming in, so most likely I have them both coming out this way on the back to hide the tubes, maybe going straight to the unit, the reservoir setup. But one of the problems with this case, and I love it being a side-by-side, all the cables are in the back hidden, you get a lot of space, is the fact of, with me wanting to vertical mount and everything, is a lot of people do not do the front. Some I've seen, like maybe only one or two, most of them do top and a bottom radiator, which is okay, and then maybe I can put the pump there and hook it up to here. But I'm trying to keep this lower, but with how the brackets worked for this, without making something custom, it has to be down here. This is to clear to have enough room to connect to from this fitting to this fitting. That's just where I'm at. I'm trying to figure it out. So like I said, this is a quick video on prepping your system, figuring out what you want. We talked about with planning out your loop. Everything looks great on paper, okay? You know, as I said, I was like, I'm going to put one here, perfect, one here with the X flows. It's one down, you know, the one port's down here, one's up here, and boom, you know, yeah. But honestly, if this one could just be a little longer, kind of stretch this a little bit maybe, or maybe just a tiny bit wider, or just honestly not very much, it would make a huge difference. I mean, with the pump, I want the pump in the front because it's very beautiful. I say people put it in the back, and it's a lot of cables in the back, okay? So the monoblock looks great, and I verified with the monoblock since, you know, like I said, this side's out. This is in and this is out. I believe I'm going to double check just on my head, but when I looked at both schematics of the instructions, this would line up perfectly, this would line up perfectly. I mean, obviously I got to shift it a little bit, and EK just came out with some new quantum offset ones that do a I think it's a 3mm, some millimeter, and one size up. Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But I do love this case very much. It's very pretty, but it is a little harder than what they say you're able to do. I really wish that, honestly, I really wish this right here was coming out a little more, so I could still have airflow if I put the fans on the other inside here, you know, if they had more space. But with the tempered glass, I can't do that. Max airflow, you might be able to fit them, not sure, but I like the tempered glass in the front, nice clean look. It, like I've said before in my other videos, it's been tested before that it could be a few Celsius. If this was a mesh or had holes in it, or maybe just some slots to breathe in pure, you know, straight air straight forward, instead of on this side right here and on this side and the top and in the bottom, and just having it right here in front of the fans, it does cost you how pretty it is. Yes, it cost me a few Celsius in temperatures, but Nothing really that's like killer. I think it's up to 5. And it's just something you give up for how it looks. But I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm thinking maybe this is a 150 millimeter tube. They do sell I think a 50 or 75 and 100. I know for sure size that would bring this down. But if I can get below this, the RAM, then I could push it back a little more to give me a little space. Because right now, with a fitting and a tube, it is not gonna work. Or I figure out a bracket. This is their fan type to go on top, but the vertical mount for the vertical set GPU is blocking it. So really trying to show you that none of us are perfect. It's a lot of trial and error. So don't feel bad. Don't get down about it. You're gonna figure it out. But we all do it, and we're going to work through it. So next video, I'll have all this finished up and, set where I needed to fit everything, all the fittings. I figured out, I'm going to put the 90 here. It'll go an elbow, then go over and up. That's going to be an interesting bend for me. I'm probably going to screw that up a few times, but that's okay. And then this side, that right here will go in here, then come down with a straight. An elbow going right into this guy with another straight. And again, that's why I bought 6 90-degree quantum EK fittings, and I think it's either 6 or 8 pack of actually I can tell you, let's see how many are in this per pack. You can buy these individually, but it's 6, so I have 12 straights. Way more than enough, but again, I'm going to be doing other water builds, so it's not a big deal. But, I'm a little frustrated because in my head it worked out perfectly, but we're going to figure this out. The cables worked out beautifully. I rearranged everything, and it looks very clean, but in the next video, this will be ready, and we'll be also bending the tube. So let's see how much I screw that up. I've got 12 tubes, so way more than enough. I only really need 4, but always buy extra in case you screw up. And I've already bent 1 tube, and it's actually right here. First time, and really good 90. Perfect, actually. No kinks, nothing. And because what I was trying to do was sink in the right temperature for the heat gun, because it has so many adjustments I can do to the temperature in small increments, so I wanted to make sure of that. But and it looks like I'll need to have a stand or something underneath to hold this up perfectly straight, because this right here, yeah, that's just no. But I'm gonna figure it out. So thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps me to continue funding this. And if you have any ideas or things you want me to show you all or look into to show you how to do it before you do it, or how to do it, put it in the comments. Thanks and have a good night.